Get here. Well, when my children, Grace and Mark, were born, I left the corporate world and I took up crafting full-time. Then I had a moment of clarity, if you'll pardon the pun, and I came up with the transparent art stamp. And the rest is history, really. For the last 27 plus years, I've been pioneering the art of transparent stamping. I love teaching. For me, it's all about that. And so working with Hochanda is fantastic because it gives me the perfect platform to reach out and work with like-minded people and to be able to show some of the tricks that I've learned along the way. If you like my style and you like what I do, then please join me, Barbara Gray, on Hochanda.
Hi, I'm Ali Reeve. I'm from the company Stamps Away. Stamps Away is a family-run company with my husband and I. We create all things crafty, especially with a passion for mixed media. At Stamps Away we create a lot of MDF products because we have laser cutters and router cutters. We also create our own stencils and masks. We try and make everything we can in-house so that you've got all the materials you need to create your projects. If you're watching a show with me on Hochanda, you'll expect to see lots of different techniques, lots of ways of using the products that we produce, and it's all very much mixed media, so pretty much anything goes. So I hope you won't miss the shows on Hochanda with Stamps Away.
If that goes there, then I need a 2, which I've got, and then that can't go there. That must be a oh, that, okay, no, because that one very frustrating. I just need a little minute just so I sort this out, and maybe have a look at the footage, which will probably explain a lot better what I'm trying to do than I am. Well, Peter. And then the blue. I think they're the last blue. Oh, yes! Yes! Did you see that? Oh, no, you were watching the actual proper how to do it. Oh, this, honestly, this is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Not surprised that this game, as much as the other games as well we've got on here, but this game is an award winner globally. It is absolutely fantastic, and the construction of these are absolutely brilliant. Honestly, I've got this game, and it still frustrates me, and yet entertains me at the same time. Everything you want from a game in a box. Gavin, welcome back.
Hello, Scott. How are you? Hello, everyone. Hello, Hochanda world. How are you all doing this evening? Thank you for coming back and joining us again.
Yes, I tell you what, I love it when I'm back with you, Gavin, because the first time we had a show together a few months back now, and you beat me 3-2 in games.
I did.
I took this game then into the Presenters Lounge, where Yanis, who's never worked with Gavin yet, and tomorrow they're on the show together. At the moment, between Yanis and myself, I'm 9-0 down on this. 9-0, and he's never even played it before with Gavin. So tomorrow, it's like the champion versus the contender.
It's interesting because he's also beaten Adam 9-0 as well.
Has he?
Yeah, he has.
Well, I'm looking forward. I'm tuning into tomorrow. I really am.
Going to be an interesting one.
Gavin, honestly, I'm surrounded by absolutely fantastic games. And educational as well at the same time. It's brilliant. But just talk to us a bit about the Happy Puzzle Company and what we've got with in front of us.
I will do. Thank you. Well, the Happy Puzzle Company has been in existence now for 28 years. I started this company in my student bedroom back in 1992, and we've grown into an international company. Our stuff is available in 25 different countries.
Wow.
However, there's only one place where you're going to be able to buy our top 3 games in a bundle today as a one-day special, and that is here on Hochanda.
Yes! That's brilliant. That's fantastic to be able to say that as well. That is really good. And we have got top games here, award-winning as well.
Absolutely. In fact, the collection you've got there, which is the Genius Collection, which is made up of 3 games. The Genius Square is the current holder of the Game of the Year in Australia, as well as the Product of the Year in Australia.
Wow.
A couple of weeks ago, it won the Game of the Year in Spain. It's in the final of the Game of the Year in the United States of America.
Wow.
And in the UK, it's been awarded the 2nd highest score ever given to a game by the Good Toy Guide. So this is a very decorated game, and it's up for more and more awards the whole time. If you buy one set of games ever in your entire life, this is the set to buy.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the great thing about this game is great for everybody, but within the bundle, you've got it again for children again up to 8 years old. Education, which we talked about, as well as enjoying playing the game.
Absolutely. So there are 3 different levels of difficulty here. The original game is the Genius Square, which is suitable for ages 6 to 106, because of course if you get to 107, you can't possibly play it. And it's very much a family game, particularly a game which you can play with your children or grandchildren on Zoom or Skype, particularly at these difficult times. The Genius Star is a much more difficult game, and when I show you why, you'll understand very quickly, whereas you've also got B Genius, which is the junior version suitable for children aged between 3 and 8, and it really will help to build their confidence.
They are absolutely, it's a lovely collection, and actually, if you're thinking about this, again, we know we just touched on that as well, Gavin, with regards to lockdown. We don't know where we're going to be at the beginning of 2021, and it's one of those just options, like you say, you can play these online with people, so you can do that, because you're actually getting the two boards within the pack as well to work with, aren't we? So I could do it with my grandparents, the kids, etc.
Absolutely. Do you want me to talk you through how to play?
Yes, that'd be lovely.
Because it's a really clever game, and what's so clever about it is that there are 62,208 different ways that you can actually play. Now, I want to make clear that what I'm playing with here and what Scott's got over there are giant versions that we've had made up specially for use on Hochanda. What you're actually going to get are the normal size version, which Scott has got over there in front of him.
Yep.
And remember, you're going to get 2 of everything in there. You're going to get 2 sets of the game so that you can play together. And it doesn't matter if you're in the same room as the person. You can be completely in a different side of the world if necessary, which is why it's such a great game for times like these now. Now, I should explain to you how the game works. We have 7 dice, which I've got giant ones off here. And when I roll the dice, they will come up with 7 coordinates. So what have we got here? We've got our little blockers here, and we're going to block out these coordinates. So let's have a look what we've got. We've got A1.
A1.
And we've got B4.
B4.
And we've got F1.
F1.
And F2.
F2.
And F4.
F4.
And B3.
B3.
And A4.
All right.
So this combination is one of the 62,208 possible different combinations which we've rolled randomly with the dice, and if you're looking for the maths behind that, it's not that complicated. It's the way that the face of the dice have been filled to create the different combinations. But what they all have in common is that with these 9 pentomino shaped pieces, you will be able to complete the rest of the grid. And what you're going to do is you're going to race against the other person to be the first person to complete the grid. Now, renewing old acquaintances and renewing old rivalries is the theme of today. So Scott and I are going to play against each other.
Okay.
I have a slight advantage from one of the other games that we've got here, which we'll come to later. I've got a bell.
Oh,
which
nice.
I think definitely I shall ring that bell. Not if I beat you, when I beat you.
Oh, it will be. I have great confidence in you, none in me.
We shall see. If you're ready.
I'm ready.
You started already? Here we
No,
go. We're going to fill that grid. On the way we go now.
Go.
Brilliant.
All right,
Okay. So, and these pieces fit into place so nicely. They're made of wood. The actual board itself is plastic, and you've got the rest of it is made in wood. And as I mentioned to you, This is possibly the best game ever invented. It has been heralded as the cleverest game ever invented, and I absolutely love it 100%.
You've done it, haven't you? Oh, I knew you.
There you go. And one of the things which is so great about that is that we've literally taken about 30 seconds over it, and the first thing we want to do is play a game. So that's what we're going to do.
Yes,
play one more game.
I was just warming up. Just warming up on that, literally.
So we're going to roll the dice again, and we're going to get a different set of coordinates. There's only a 1 in 62,208 chance of us getting the same coordinates, which has definitely not happened. So this time we have A1.
A1.
And we have A6.
A6.
And we have B3.
B3.
And we have B6.
B6.
And we have C3.
C3.
And we have E5.
E5.
And the last one that we have is C6.
Oh.
There you are, so we've got a row of 3 of them there. And yet again, what we're going to try and do is we're going to try and get you together. So, are you ready?
Yes.
On your marks, get set, go.
No idea.
Sense of pride here, but you get better and better as you go along, and you do become strangely familiar with the pieces that you're working with.
Okay, that's
really is a very bizarre game when you think of it in those terms, but such a brilliantly clever idea.
Yes. Oh, that must go there.
And
second,
here we go, and
3 and a 2. Yeah,
I win.
I'll give you that one. I'll give you that. I'm so close. Look, I just need my block of 4. Oh, 2-0 down. Let's pause there for a second, Gary. Honestly, I'm 2-0 down. 5-2 now, I think it's an aggregate. But it is a brilliant game, and it's one of those that it's more of a challenge on yourself actually trying to do it. I know you're playing against other people, but you want to challenge yourself to do well on this as well.
So it gets the adrenaline going,
it does.
and it gets the competitive nature of everybody out, and I think it's the fact that it is such a quick game that you're playing. That you can literally stop for 5 minutes and play 3 games with somebody. And it just takes a second to learn and a second to set up as well.
Yes, it is really quick. So if you are playing a game with someone, and again, this doesn't have to be necessarily for Christmas we're talking about, but this is one all year round. And one of those, if you are playing this with somebody, all they've got to do is get their board out, you get your board out. If you're playing it on Zoom, all you got to do is one person rolls the dice, calls them out, the other person, wherever they are, they just put them in. You know, and if you want to, maybe just more than 2 players even, but I don't know, if you could do it away, a few people on Zoom.
Absolutely. In fact, we recently held a championship on Zoom for people from all over the world doing this.
Amazing.
It was pretty difficult to actually judge because you've got people finishing within like hundredths of a second of each other. So we made it very clear at the beginning it was going to be the adjudicator's decision that was final.
A very good idea. A very good idea. But it's absolutely brilliant. I'm loving this. And again, we've also got one of these. I said I took mine into Presenters Lounge, and that's where Yanis absolutely thrashed me. But honestly, it's one for all ages in that respect. It's brilliant. Now, if you want to go for this on its own, by the way, you can do. $16.99, award-winning globally. $16.99 for that. 549652. It's one of those games. It's such a big hit, whatever. And if you know about it, you will be telling. We've got a group of friends that we always buy board games for each other, etc. This is the one I'm telling them about as well, to say, well, you've got to get it. And that's how word spreads, isn't it? This is one of those to go for any age for doing it.
And I'll tell you something else as well, actually.
Yeah, go on,
interesting enough, because over this year on Hochanda alone, we've now sold over 2,000 copies.
Wow.
Just on Hochanda. And if you actually go onto the Hochanda website, there are absolutely loads of reviews. Every single review on the Hochanda website of this game gives it 5 stars. There is not one single exception to that.
I'm not surprised. It was a gift for my grandchildren and they love it. This puzzle is great for grandchildren, something different. Kids love it. I bought 4. This was a present and the recipient and all the family love it. The Genius Square is aptly named. Simple game, but very clever and lots of fun. Lovely puzzle, lots of fun. I will be back for more. I mean, this is one of those games that honestly you are going to want to get out. It's so easy. Just get it out. You know, if you have when you can, have some friends back round again. A couple of drinks, one of these games, it's so simple. There's nothing worse than a game that you go, listen, after 4 rounds, you'll get it. There's another game, you'll get it. We do a little practice round first. It's simple. Roll the dice, fit the colours, squares into the shape. The difference then between the Genius Squares then and the Genius Star then, Gavin,
so the Genius Star is the next generation. I've got one here, but you actually get 2 inside your pack, and you've got them over there. I don't know whether you can even see them from where you are, Scott, just over in the corner here.
Yeah.
And there is an additional twist to this as well. So let me just put this down here. If I move the Genius Square out the way, you can probably see this more clearly. Now, it works on exactly the same principle. that you've got the dice that you roll, although these are slightly different because 3 of the dice are actually octagonal as well. And also, instead of the coordinates, if I take these off, what hopefully you can pick up from the camera is the fact that we've got numbers there. So instead of rolling coordinates, you're rolling numbers. And again, you've got the 7 dice and these little pieces here, which you've got the star on the white triangle, are what you use to actually block out the pieces. And then you've got to fit everything else around those pieces until you complete the star. But there is a really interesting twist to this. Now, it's all about these 2 pieces here. Now, what I've got here are 2 half hexagonal pieces, which obviously, if I put them together, are going to make a whole hexagonal. But if I flip them over, you will see that they also make a golden star. So it comes apart into 2 pieces. Now, there are over 188,000 possible ways of playing this game, and on about 54% of them, it's possible to complete the star with the golden star intact as 1 golden star. So you've got a choice. You can either play a simple game and try and just beat your opponent by keeping them blue side up, or on 54% roughly of the occasions that you roll the dice, it will be possible to actually fit this in with the golden star together. So do you play safe, or do you go for a double win and get this in at the same time? Now, the good thing about this is that you do get a web address with the game, which will allow you to put your coordinates in, and it will tell you whether or not it's possible to build your star with the golden star intact.
Right. Oh, that's great.
Now, I should warn you that this is significantly harder than the Genius Square. So if you look at the Genius Square and say that the average puzzle takes you between 30 seconds and 2 minutes to solve, this is more like between 5 minutes and 20 minutes. And you do get times when you're tearing your hair out. But what we do guarantee is that with any coordinates that you roll, there is always at least 1 solution. So whereas the Genius Square is ages 6 to adult, this one is a little bit harder. So it's ages 8 to adult, and we do mean as much for adult for both of those games as well.
Yeah.
So a little bit harder. Be aware of that. If you like being stretched, then that's the Genius Star for you.
Oh, I love it. I love it. It is available on its own if you wanted to go for it individually. It's $18.99, 836-370 if you want to go for the Genius Star. Is there someone that you know that's made, that sort of says that they know it all, they can play it all, they've done everything? What do they love certain challenges and those sort of puzzles? Could be the one for you. Have a little look. We've got a little bit of footage as well. We can explain a little bit more detail all about the Genius Star. Absolutely brilliant. That is Genius Star. That's $18.99, 836-370. So far, we've looked at something that is great for pretty much all ages. Fun, easy to play as well. Quite rapid games as well, which is lovely. We've also looked at that next step on as well, where you go, rather than a sort of a 30 seconds or a 1 minute game, we're looking at 15, 20, taking it up. What about down the other end of the spectrum now for the younger players? And now we've actually got the B Genius. So this is absolutely lovely, this game. Talk to us about this one, Gavin.
So this is very different because this is not a competitive version. This is a version which is for 3 to 8 year olds, and it's designed to build their confidence and also build their thinking skills, their spatial awareness skills, and more importantly than all of those, their problem solving skills as well. Now what you get is only one of everything because of course it's not competitive, and what you can probably see from the overhead here is this stunning board. It really is as big as it looks there, which has got the numbers from 1 to 6 in different colours. So obviously, because we're working with younger children, we need to simplify this. And what you're getting with this are the dice that are colour-coded in the same way. Again, the 6 different colours, and they are from 1 to 6 on each side. Now, this is called Bee Genius because this is a honeycomb, and we are going to populate the honeycomb and complete it. So the first thing we need to do is put our queen bee in the middle of the honeycomb there like that, and we are going to roll these dice here, and we're going to use the worker bees to block out those spaces. So we're going to block out yellow number 2 and blue number 1 and red number 2 and green number 5 and orange number 1, and what is our last one? Purple number 1, which is over there. And all we're going to do is use these beautiful chunky pieces that we've got here. They are really well made. They're made out of wood and they will last you for a lifetime, and we're going to fit those in. So if I start fitting those in, I'm hoping that this isn't going to be too challenging for me at the age of 51, but you'll understand why it will challenge younger children and help to build their skills. Lots of different options where all of them can go, and they click inside in this really beautiful way. And you're simply looking for different ways in which you can put these pieces together. We've got more single pieces than we have in the other version. Let's put that in there like that. We can put this in here like so. And do you know what? Clearly I can't cope with this. There you go, put that one in here. And I messed it up again. Oh. My word. What am I doing? That goes in there like that. This one goes in here like that. I really have made an absolute banana of myself on this. That one goes in there like that. And here we go. That goes in there like that. And it's completed. And it is stunningly beautiful. It really is a beautifully made game, and something that really will build the self-confidence of any child aged between 3 and 8.
It is, and they are beautifully made. I mean, every part that you look at this, you know, for me, it's one of those sort of the old style classic games that everything is about being really well made and made to last as well. Now, if you'd like to go for that on its own, then you can do. But of course, when you go for a bundle, you're going to be getting more of the savings. So that basically you're looking at is working out at that price rather than now the other price individually. It's now £15.99 per game because you've got a £5 off on your one-day specials. That brings all those passes down, which is absolutely brilliant. So if you wanted to also, you can do this on your flexi-buy, just 2 payments of £23.99. You know the great thing about this? Not a screen or a battery in sight for those little ones. In fact, let's have a look again at the Bee Genius and see how they'd love to play this. Love that. Absolutely brilliant. And beautifully made, by the way. Absolutely beautifully made as well. Now then, I have got a bundle for you that's coming up for you now, which involves the game as well, Quazzle. Now, I don't know Quazzle because Quazzle was one that I didn't see the last time we were together.
No, this is a really, really lovely new game. And if you like the Genius Square, this is very much going to appeal to the same sort of people who like this. Now, what we've got here is we have got 9 cubes, and they are all absolutely identical. They've got 6 different sides that are easily identifiable, and actually one of the reasons why we've done it like this is because we often get people who are colourblind suggesting that they need to have a little bit more distinction, so we've got the shapes on there as well.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Now, what you do get inside this game is something which is not in front of me, which is the cards. And on the cards you will see various patterns, and what we have to do here, they're not in front of you either, no.
Are these, these?
Those are, yes, thank you.
I've got the cards.
Good grief, okay. So let's look at the grey cards.
Okay.
And the grey cards you'll see have got different patterns on them. What we have to do is we have to try against the clock to build as many of the patterns within what we've got. So if you just stick those down there for 1 second.
Yeah, okay. I'll tell you what, I'll give you that side that.
You take some and take those there. Yeah, that's fine. And we're going to put these down here. Now I'm just going to give these a little bit of a shuffle and give you an example. So I'm going to put down here this card, and let's flip that one over there. And there are so many, there's actually more than 1 billion possible ways in which you can play this as well. So these are relatively straightforward, and what you see on here are the various patterns that we have to build into our grid all at the same time. So I'm going to give you an example. Now, it doesn't matter which way up they go, but what we can see is that obviously we're going to have this one on a diagonal, so we're going to put that over there like so, and we're then going to put the red one there. So we've actually got the gap in the middle so that you can see we've actually fulfilled that one there.
Okay, yeah.
Now, at the same time, we're going to put the 2 green ones together like that, so we can put that in there like that, and that in there like that. Then we need to have these 2 together, so if I put one there like that and another one there like that, and you can see these need to go at a diagonal, so we can put this one in there like that, and that just leaves me with this one here and this one here. Well, I can put that one in there like that, but it renders in this particular combination the last one to be impossible. So I would then declare that I've managed to get 5 out of the 6 patterns in there.
Yeah, I would go with that one. That sounds perfect. That is 701579. Don't forget, we've got the Ultimate Games Night bundle. So if you want to go for this one, I mean, it's everything in there. Again, it's got a £7 saving. But I do love Quazzle. Again, that's a new one on me, that one. I'm loving that one.
And then once you go up a level of difficulty, you go to these blue cards that you see here. And they are much more complex. So you would have 3 of the blue cards and 3 of the grey cards as well, which would make it a much more complex challenge. And then you get even harder ones where you have to actually come outside of the grid and use different shapes entirely.
Ooh.
So again, this is another quick game which you do against the clock, racing against somebody else to claim the highest number of possible quazzles that you can have inside there. Quazzle is an abbreviation for quick puzzle, which is why it is a quick puzzle. And it's a lovely game, and it's suitable for ages 6 to adult.
I love it. I absolutely love it. And the great thing about all of these games, it really does engage the brain. So if you're like someone that enjoys Sudoku or other sort of problem solving, etc., these are absolutely right up your street as well. 636251 if you want to go for the Quazzle on its own, $16.99. But let's have a little look at this in action as well. And as you can see in the video there as well, you know, it's just great for all ages to play together and to work together, and it's something to share. I think it's a really lovely game of that one. That's $16.99 on its own. Now, we've also got, because there are 4 games in this bundle, we've also got the number jumble. Again, this is a new one on me as well, Gavin, but again, equally, it's looking nice and bright straight away even on the packaging.
Really, really clever game. Simple game. Brilliant travel game, making its debut on Hochanda as well.
Oh, lovely.
So, really couldn't be simpler. You've got 32 tiles, and you can either play yourself with 16 tiles, or you can play against somebody else, and it works every single time, no matter what you do. So you shuffle up your tiles, and you take 16 of the tiles, and your opponent will take the other 16 of the tiles. And what we're going to have to do here, and I'm just splitting these like this, we're going to have to create a grid which is going to have 4 by 4 over here. And now what you're noticing here is that each of the cards is a colour, and it also has 3 numbers on it. Now, whenever you see a colour, that colour is going to have the same number in the centre. that always means you can match it. What you've got to do is you've got to arrange these into a 4x4 grid so that wherever there is a tile next to another tile, there will always be at least one number in common.
Oh, okay.
So we'll have a look and we'll see how close we are to doing this here. I've just put these down randomly at the moment. So this would be our grid here. Now, what we can see here, for example, and do you know what? I've done these upside down for the camera. I'm just going to flip these around.
Oh, yes, that makes it easier for me.
It does, doesn't it? Every single one of the red ones has a 5 in the middle. Every single one of the yellow ones has a 6 in the middle. The green ones have an 8 in the middle, and the blue ones have a 7 in the middle. And now, hopefully, having done it the right way up,
that's easy for me to see.
You can actually see. That's much easier for you to see.
That's brilliant.
Okay, now, so we know that the reds are going to be able to go together because they're going to, by definition, have a 5 inside, and we know that one's going to work as well. But does it work with the green one? No, it doesn't, because we've got 2, 5 and 10 here, and we've got 3, 8 and 9 there. So we need to find something which is going to work with there. So that's okay, because we've got a 10 on this green card. So the 10 matches the 10. We know the 5 matches the 5 matches the 5 there, and there's a 10 on there, so the 10 and the 10 match there. The 5 and the 5 match there, but we're in trouble over here because we need to find something which is going to match over here. So we need something which has got a 3 or an 11, and we also need something which has got a 1 or a 9. So here, for example, we've got a 1 to match there, an 11 to match there. So now into this corner, we need to have something which is going to match there. And this has also got an 11 on there, which will match against this one here and on this one here. So we've built half of our rows here.
Got you.
So it looks incredibly easy. But of course, rather like when you're trying to do a Rubik's Cube, when you get to the end of it, those last few tiles are impossibly difficult to get into position.
People love playing patience and things like that when they're trying to work through on the cards. If they love that kind of thing, this is absolutely up their street, really.
This really does work very, very nicely as a solitaire game.
Yeah.
So I got that one in there now because you can see that we're matching the 4 there as well, and we know at the moment that we're going to, by definition, be able to put the green in there, and we could put another green in here. So I've only got 4 left now, so I need to find something which is going to match over here, and I can do that one there because I'm matching a 3 against a 3 and a 12 against a 12 there. And if I come down here now, can I match those ones there with the 12? No, I can't do it on that one there. I can do it with a 3 and a 12. No, I can't do it with a 3 and 12 here, but I can do it with this one here because I've got a 2 there matching and a 12 matching there. And now I'm in my really difficult zone. I've matched the 12 with the 12 there, matched the 12 with the 12 there, and I've matched the 6 with the 6 there, and I've actually solved that.
You have?
I've solved that.
Brilliant.
Meanwhile, your opponent would have a different 16 cards, and then all you do is you shuffle those tiles again, a different 16, and it works every single time.
That's brilliant. That is brilliant. That. If you'd like to go for that one, again, one of those games, if you really like to sort of just puzzle working it out, just, again, something for the grey matter, then 999 093 786. Absolutely brilliant, that, the number jumble. Now, we've got another one. As I said, there's 4 games in this bundle, so then we've also got Suited, another one in this bundle as well. There's some really brilliant bundles. You're never going to be lost for something to do, I'd say, in 2021 if things carry on.
Well, this is your games night bundle.
It's sorted.
So, yeah, it really is sorted. Now, Suited is a card game. It is very unusual, very different to most card games, because in most card games, whatever is in your hand, you generally have to put down 1 card. Now, I'm going to explain to you about these. What we've got here, well, I explained the principle when I actually invented this game. I suddenly thought to myself, why is it that diamonds and hearts are red and spades and clubs are black?
Yeah.
Why is that? Do we know?
I have no idea.
No, exactly. Who said? I mean, okay, a heart being red, you can maybe understand.
Yeah.
But diamonds, I've never had a red diamond.
Red diamonds, expensive.
So what if we change the colours of those? And similarly, when you get a normal card, you only get a certain number of each one on any card. So why don't we mix it up a bit? So the cards inside Suited here are a variety of colours, and they appear different numbers of times on each of the cards, which hopefully you can see there as well.
See. Yeah.
Now, these cards here are what we call our response cards. The other cards here are our challenge cards, where we're going to challenge somebody else. Now, these are very different. These will set the challenge for your opponent or opponents, the next person. It will tell them what they have to put down. So, for example, here, they'll only be able to lay a card like this, for example, here, which has got at least 4 that are green icons on there. So they'll look and they'll have to decide which one might work. Here it could be 5 or more, either in green or in the clubs as well.
I see.
2 or less diamonds and loads of different things.
Oh,
Plus,
great.
of course, your frustrating ones that are going to scupper the game to change direction, to change over cards, to get somebody else to pick up more cards and so on and so forth.
Right.
And your basic aim is to get rid of your cards before anybody else does. And you only start with 5 of each suit. You've got 10 in your hand, but it sounds incredibly easy. This game is all about probability. It's all about working out how likely it is that each of the cards in your hand is going to be able to either save you or get rid of your opponent. It's an absolutely wonderful game.
It sounds like one of those games you've got to... Let's have another round of it. Let's have another round of it. One of those that would be absolutely brilliant to join in with. So, the card game that breaks all of the rules. Let's have a little look at this in a bit more detail and see if it does. Absolutely brilliant. I'll tell you what a bundle. This is a perfect one for your games night bundle, this one. If you want to go for that on its own, $12.99. Think about this as bundle is brilliant, but we're not finished yet. There is another game all ready to go, and this is Moby that we've got here. Now, I remember Moby when we had it on the show last time, and absolutely, stay still, Moby. And this is a great game. Talk to us about this one again, then.
Yeah,
Gary.
I'm actually setting this up as we go through because we're moving so quickly through everything. So we've got the numbers from 1 to 12 here, and lots of mathematical symbols. So what we're basically doing here, this is kind of a cross between bananagrams and Scrabble, and it's like a mathematical version. So if you like those sorts of games where you're grabbing tiles with your opponents in order to actually make as many equations as you can do, and I'm rapidly realising that I'm struggling to do this while I'm talking at the same time.
You've done a great job.
4 divided by 1 equals 4. There you go, like that, and you keep on building it through until you've got a giant crossword, and you just play again and again and again. You've got 162 tiles here, and you can play for anything up to 6 people. It's a lovely, lovely game, and one of the great things about it is that you're playing equally with both grown-ups and children.
Yeah, I mean, it is one, again, it's a learning thing as well for them if you are working with youngsters on it, but a great, great game as well, and all beautifully packaged as well in the little Moby pouch as well. All of that comes together. So you can get that on its own. That's $19.99. That is $859-100. But the bundle, it comes with Moby in there. It also has the number jumble. Remember with the cars that you work in. We've also got the Quazzle as well. Remember with that one, we're trying to work out what's in the cards. And of course, we've got Suited. So we've got all of those as one brilliant bundle. Now, for all of that, you're going to get a great saving of £7 off some of the really fantastic prices. Also, it is available on your Flexi. Now, bearing in mind, that first payment, $26.48, is only just a few pounds, really, on what it would be just for Moby on its own for your first payment for that. So, altogether, that one, $52.96, $701,579. You will not be stuck. I'll tell you, whether lockdown or not, you'll be able to get some great games there as well, get those parties going regarding all the games that you can have.
I'll tell you why I like this particular bundle.
Yeah.
Because they are the sort of games that you can literally play again and again and again, and they're going to be different every time.
Yeah.
So I think this is a perfect bundle where you've got families who just like sitting down playing games. Well, that's how I grew up. I mean, that's how I got started in everything that I was doing. We used to sit down after dinner and play things like Rummy Cub or Boggle and things like that.
That's
which are still classics today.
They are. They are. We've still got that Boggle game as well from when it came out. So there's one of these, again, that's what I love about this. These are games that are going to last. They're built like that. If I remember right, I think Boggle was little wooden cubes as well, wasn't it?
Boggle was little wooden cubes that came in a clear container with an orange base, and you used to shake them, and you had to make words out of them. And you scored points based on finding words that nobody else had
That's
found.
the one, yeah. Yes. But you know why it lasted? Because they were solidly made, and they'll last the test of time, just like everything here. Genius Star, B Genius, the Genius Square, all the ones we got in the bundle here. They are all beautifully made for you as well. They will last. They're gorgeous. Right, let's work our way down then. Now, have we got hit the hats. Now, these are new to me, these ones again. We've got Hit the Hat, we've got the Fast and Furious game of observation, and Keys to the Castle. Now then, this is the ultimate, basically, here for the Games Night bundle, the Junior Edition. Now, this is perfect. If ever your grandparents, or the kids' grandparents, do any babysitting for you, which happens quite a bit, by the way, they say, not quite sure what to do to entertain, they're wearing me out, this is the bundle. Go on, kids, Hit the Hat out. Tell me about Hit the Hat out, Gab, because this sounds brilliant.
Tell you about how much mess I'm making here.
That's all right.
That is for absolute certain. What we're going to do here is we're going to lay out the hats. Now, there are 36 hats which come in the game, and they are all different. Now, they all have 3 properties that will make them separate. So there's either a type of hat, there's the colour of the border, or there is the pattern which appears on it. And you can have up to 4 players, and everybody gets one of these, which is the hitter. And that's what you're going to hit the hat with. And inside there, you've got 3 dice. Now, one of the dice will define whether or not you're going for a green border or a pink border. One of them will go for the pattern that you're looking for, and the other one will go for the type of hat. So when you roll these dice, there is a 1 in 36 chance that what you want is going to come up. Now, of course, I haven't had room here to put all of these out, so I'm going to just roll them, and hopefully we'll see there. Let's see if I've actually got this one out over here. I have, you know. So if we look here, it's actually this one. I would hit this hat here like that, and then I've got it on my hitter like that. Now let's have a look at why here. So look, what we've got here is you can see that matches the type of hat there.
Yeah.
You can see we've got the pink border there, and you can see we've got the hearts there as well. And this is just one of those games that you can play again and again and again. Now, my children will tell you from their childhood that this was their favourite game.
Oh, really?
It's such a simple game. And you know what? Children like whacking things. So the idea that you can get this thing and just go whack and then pick up your hat like that. That goes down very well. Yes.
I love it. But one of those sometimes when you look at games like this, it's you can't see the wood for the trees, where you think you can see it all, and yet I just picked that up randomly because I wanted to have a go at swatting the hat. That was great. I tell you what, you have a look at the VT. I'm going to have another go at hitting the hat. Yeah, it's one of those games that's going to frustrate you because you could just see them all in front of you, and it's like, have they got the right dimensions? Those dice are important. Another one that comes with this particular bundle, which is brilliant, this is the Fast and Furious game of observation. Watch out for the penguins. Now, I'm intrigued. Well, it says that on a box. You've got me.
Absolutely. So this is a game which is new to the UK. This has only just come out in the UK. It's actually a Canadian game. It's a really, really lovely game of observation, obviously. Okay, so what we do here is, depending on how many players you're playing with, will sort of define the number of cards that you put out. So let's just imagine we're putting out 2 cards each, if it's just 2 people playing here. Now, what you've got here is you've got different categories of things. So you can see you've got dogs, there's a dog there, and there are cats as well, as which we don't actually have a cat out here now. There's wild animals, there's monsters, and there's robots. And what you have to do is you have to try and find exactly 4 of these of any one of these categories together. Not more than 4, not less than 4.
Oh.
So if I just show you a few of the other cards. So when you've laid out the cards, you've got to have exactly 4 of something. You can see some of the cats there now. You can see a fish in there. You can see some of the robots and so on and so forth. And visually, because they're all different, it starts to become very, very difficult. Now, here's the problem. The problem here is these penguins, because when the penguins suddenly appear and they're nice and cheery, they actually count as one of the things. So if you've got one penguin, then you only need to find 3 of something inside there as well.
See.
So this is very, very good for developing observational skills. It's beautifully illustrated as well.
Yes, they
and
are.
this is a real game that the whole family can play together. I love this game.
Yeah, yeah. One of them, like you say, observation, really, really key skills I'll pick it up as well. Yeah, this is the junior bundle that's been put together, but these things like this are absolutely brilliant. I know my little girl loves things like that. You know, when the things you got turn cards over, remember where they were. Those kind of skills that just sort of puts the memory, you know, and absolutely brilliant. I'm loving that one. Now, if you want to go for observation on its own, 313-817, you can do. 16.99 if you'd like to go for that one. Now, last but not least, we have got keys to the castle. Now, I'm intrigued. By the way, I mean, they're all great names as well as great games. I love these. Keys to the castle.
Absolutely love this game. This game is absolutely brilliant. So this is another tile game. Comes in a lovely box here, and you take out the tiles here, and again, you put them into a grid. This time, though, the grid is going to be much, much larger. So this is a 36 tile grid. See, this is what happens when I'm trying to do all these games at the same time here. So they're going to have the doors closed. So you start off with the grid. Again, I'm not going to put all 36 out now. Just going to give you an example so you can see. And something's always going on behind the closed doors. Now, when you've got your grid, each of the players, you can have up to 4 players, starts at a different position on the grid, and you simply have to get to the other end of the castle. And in order to be able to do that, you turn over cards based on the cards which you've got in your hand.
Right.
So in my case here, for example, you can hopefully see that there are some green keys, skeleton keys that will open anything, blue keys, red keys, yellow keys. So you have to have a matching key or a skeleton key that's going to allow you to get into the door. And when you open the door, you will find something going on. So you will either find that the door is open, in which case you can move on, or you'll find that the door is locked, in which case you're going to have to use one of your special cards, like a saw, which is going to allow you to saw your way through to get through to the other side. And if you're blocked in some way, then there are staircases that you can put between them. All different types of things that you can do, with the idea being that you get to the other end first of all. So it's all dependent on the cards in your hand and playing them strategically to get to the other side. Lovely little game. Again, it's another Canadian game.
Is it?
Really super game. Keys to the castle.
Oh, I love it. What a brilliant game. 16.99 on that on its own. 328045 is your item code there. 16.99 again, which is brilliant. But don't forget, you've got some great savings if you go for the entire bundle. If you want to go for all of those, that is for the kids bundle game. And that hit the hat. You've got the observation and keys to the castle. All of that come as one great opportunity, which is £46.97. Again, you got that saving on there, £4 saving, 842,168. Work it out, just over £15, one per on each of those games, all included in that bundle. Brilliant. Now, let's bring you the final bundle that we've got for you here tonight to work on. This is the Brain Train, and we got Animal Jumble as well. So this is the kids collection, and we've also got Moby, but we got a kids version of the Moby that we saw earlier on. And there's a brilliant £10 saving on this bundle. Really good offer on this. So down to £39.97, and 2 flexes, and the first payment for this bundle was only £19.99, and that will be getting you all 3. Should we start with the Brain Train?
Yeah, let's start with the Brain Train. I'm just setting up an example over here. Now, this I love the story of this one. This, again, is one of my games, which I actually created on a train. I was on a 4-hour train journey, incredibly bored, and started getting my inventing hat on.
Right.
And came up with the concept of the Brain Train. And again, this has been a huge international success for us. Now, this is the world's first mathematical train set. Now, what does that mean? It means that each of the tiles has got a number on it. Now, I don't know whether you can see that. Maybe we can see from the overhead as well if we zoom in then there's numbers on there. So you've got an 8, then a 4, and there's a 6 there, and another 8, and a 1.
I see.
And
The
what
little
you're
blue
doing
discs.
is mathematical equations. You're probably wondering what the letters are. The letters are there to help you self-check. So you open up the book, which has got all of the puzzles in, and as you go through the puzzles, what you will find is this. It will tell you the number of the puzzle, the number of tiles that you need to use, and then the target. So in this case, particularly here, we're going to use 5 tiles, and we've got to get the numbers on the tiles to add up to 17. There are subtraction ones as well in there. The easier puzzles are really very, very straightforward, and just use a couple of tiles as well. Now, when you look at the back here, you'll always see some examples of ways in which you can solve this, but there's generally, for most of the puzzles, there's multiple ways in which you can do it. But the beautiful thing about this is the self-checking mechanism which you've got, which is that once you've built your train set, you've actually got your train.
Love it.
There's a lovely wind-up train, which I've got here.
Classic.
And if I put the train on the track, how nice and rewarding is it if you're the person that's done it when your train starts going around the track like that? I haven't wound it up a huge amount.
That's brilliant.
But there you go. That's how it
great.
is. So it's to help improve children's math skills. This is very much a sort of age 4 to 11 type of puzzle.
Yeah.
And which child does not love a train set?
Exactly.
And if you can improve their math skills at the same time, what could possibly be better?
Lot of fun, and again, beautifully made. 788 746 if you want to go for the brain train. I've got 2 more to squeeze in before the end of the show. So we've now got Animal Jumble, and I've got, I see lots of characters. We've got tortoise, frog, and then we've got duck, we've got octopus. We've got all sorts on as well. Now, this is a great price. Again, only £9.99. 955 932 if you want to go for this individually, Gavin.
So if you remember a few minutes ago when we did Number Jumble, which was the ones with the
the cards.
like this is the junior version. Instead of 3 things being on it, there's 4 things on it, and there's always at least one animal that has to be in common there. So if we put these down here, we're making our grid exactly the same as previously, a 4x4 grid. So we've got an octopus and an octopus in common there, and then we have to, there we are, there's our whale. Whale? It's a dolphin. Of course it's a dolphin. Here, and there you see we've got the dolphin and the dolphin and the dolphin and the pig there as well. And what have we got here? A fish to go on. And it's the same principle, but it's much easier because it's for younger children. And whatever you see in the top left-hand corner is the one which will always be in common on the tiles, rather like we had with the colours of the tiles previously. Lovely, simple, straightforward game that really will help to strengthen strategic planning skills, visual perception skills, spatial awareness skills, logical deduction skills, a whole load of things. And that is a really, really lovely game, and that is suitable for ages 5 and up, really 5 to 8, 5 to 9, because then you can, sort of mature onto the main Number Jumble game.
Got it. Absolutely brilliant. Great game. £9.99 again for that one. But lovely, lovely game. And again, all beautifully illustrated, which is fabulous. Now, again, we saw Moby earlier on. This is Moby for kids. So again, are we on the same principle here as well? Then,
exactly.
David?
And you've got the only copy up there, so you can show that one. It's exactly the same principle as the main Moby, but what we've got here is only addition and subtraction and equal signs, and you've got easier numbers in there, and they include the number 0, which is not in the main game because it would make it too easy. And you play it in the same way as you would the main game, but obviously with easier equations and just addition and subtraction.
Nice, very nice. £19.99 again, all comes beautifully packaged in there. 005487 for that £19.99 again, but all part of that lovely bundle. If you want to go for that, it does have that £10 saving, by the way, which is absolutely brilliant. Now, I know that tomorrow, by the way, Gavin's back on the show now, there are different bundles lined up for tomorrow as well. So we've got some others. We can give a sneak peek, I do believe. We've got this coming up for you as well. The amazing clock kits. That's going to be on the show tomorrow. And also, what's the other one we got there?
Those are waxy doodles. Those are reusable modelling sticks. They're awesome.
That's going to be on the show tomorrow for those as well. So again, really make sure you're watching for those as well. And also, we've got the Big Kids bundle as well. We saw this in the launch which is there with Adam. And this, again, has got some brilliant games in there for you as well. So that's coming up tomorrow. You can watch. You can get them now, I think. But you can have a little look tomorrow if you want to see them demonstrated, of course, as well. And then we've also got the Geography.
It's an abbreviation of Jigsaw Geography. They're all behind you over there, those wonderful giant jigsaw puzzles. Map of the world, map of the UK, and a map of all of the flags and populations and currencies and goodness knows what else.
See, that for me, learning things like that visually, for me, that's brilliant as well. I think that's really, really good for those ones. Absolutely perfect. Now, of course, we are joining us with the one-day special, and we do have the big one-day special bundle for you that has got the Genius Square, the Genius Star, and, excuse me, Be Genius. Now, the great thing about this is the Genius Square is pretty much for most people to be able to have a go at, which is fabulous, and quite a quick turnaround game. We've got the Genius Star, which takes it up a level, which is one of those it could take 15, 20 minutes to work on, which is absolutely amazing. And the other end of the spectrum, for our younger players, players from around about 3 to 8 years old, you've got the same concept, but with the Be Genius. So this caters for absolutely everybody. It's got £5 off on this, so it's down to £47.97, £395,613. If you want to go for the Genius Square, by the way, the award-winning Genius Square, you can also get that on its own. That's £16.99. Details for that are at the bottom of your screen. Well, I'm going to come to the main part of your screen now as well. But great game. We've got 1 minute and... One more 1 minute and 40 seconds. So
Let's get those coordinates going and see if we can get this in time. Here we go. We've got E2, and we've got E5, A5 and A6, B3, C4, and C6.
C6.
You ready?
Yep.
Go.
Okay, right. I've got to get one. Just
so much at stake here.
One little bit of self-respect back, surely. Oh, come on. Oh, I can see that.
I'm trying to focus. The more I try and focus, the worse this seems to become for me. It's going to be going for me here. What can you do? I don't know. How are we doing?
Yes!
Have you done it?
Whoop, whoop.
Oh, look at that. I'm well beaten.
What? Oh, so that was just a little bit of self-respect back. That was all it was. So I think I'm only 5-3 down now, but still 9-0 down to Yanis, who's going to be on the show with you tomorrow.
Yes, I've got 3 shows tomorrow with different bundles in.
Great.
So I've got Yanis between 8 and 9, and then Yanis and me again between 12 and 1.
The rematch.
And then for the rematch. And then my last show tomorrow is at 4 o'clock with Leonie.
Oh, wow. Oh, you're going to have a lot of fun. I know they're going to have a lot of fun. These games are a lot of fun. Various bundles. Of course, have a little look through on the website, all the options of all the bundles, or all of them individually. I promise you, speaking from experience, we've got these games. They are absolutely brilliant. Frustrating, entertaining, rewarding, competitive, everything all in one. Beautifully made. And that many games that get that many awards, you know you're in good hands.
And I'll see you tomorrow, 8 o'clock, everybody. Have a lovely evening, everyone.
Thank you very much indeed. Thank you for watching with us. Don't go anywhere. I've got one more brilliant hour after this. See you in a little while. Absolutely brilliant games. Love them, the Happy Puzzle people. I've got a Hochanda Big Save coming up for you next. Then there's a repeat of a one-day special. And then we got Cool Cats Craft Big Save.
Did you know you can watch Hochanda 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for free using our app on Roku? Just like your smartphone accesses an app store to add new applications, your Roku streaming player or Roku TV accesses the Roku channel store to add new channels. By downloading the Hochanda channel, you'll be able to access your favourite craft channel on your TV anytime you want to watch. Here's how to do it. Turn on your TV and connect your Roku device. Next, turn the power on and press the home button on your Roku remote. Scroll up or down to select settings. Select your network and select setup connection. Roku uses a wireless connection, so select your router name and add your password. This should be on the side or the bottom of your router. If this is the first time using Roku, then you'll need to set up an account on the device or by going to the Roku website. That's it. Now it's time to add the Hochanda app. Simply press the home button on the Roku remote. Scroll up or down using the arrows on your remote to select streaming channels. Then open the channel store. At the top of the channel store, you'll find a list of featured, new and popular categories to explore. Enter Hochanda into the search bar and this will take you to the Hochanda app. Now simply select Add Channel. When you see the added channel screen, press OK and return to the home page. Now scroll down to the Hochanda app and press the star button on your remote. You can then use the arrow buttons to move Hochanda to the top of the screen for quick and easy access. And that's it. You can now watch, purchase and catch up with your favourite shows 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on your TV whenever you feel crafty.
Hi, I'm Pat.
And Mark.
From Totally Patched. We're a family-based business here in Shropshire. We've been established for about 20 years.
All of our kits come pre-cut, meaning all the fabric is cut for the actual people who want to make the items, whether they be cushions, bags, quilts or anything else you want to cast your creative memory or mind into.
Most of the kits we produce we design ourselves. The design process is usually inspired by the fabric itself. We only use great quality fabrics, 100% cottons.
So, whether you're a beginner or an experienced sewer or quilter, we hope we've got something for all of you.
Make sure you come and watch us on Hochanda.
Hello, my name's Stuart and I'm the Managing Director of Oakwood Archer. Oakwood Archer is a family-run business and my son and my daughter work very hard with me to bring the best craft items to you in the UK. We specialise in high-quality items brought into the UK from all over the world, including brands like Kaisercraft, Stampendous and Impression Obsession. Working with Hochanda is fantastic for us. It gives us the opportunity to bring all of these brands and all of these products from all over the world direct to you, the crafter in the UK. Our products include stamps, dies, papers, buttons, trimmings, ribbons and album making kits. Just about everything you need to be a good crafter. So please don't miss Oakwood Archer shows on Hochanda.
Hi, I'm Charmaine from Dolly Dimples and I've been crafting since I was a little girl and I have a massive passion for anything crafty related. Dolly Dimples is a fictional character in Dolly Dimples Town. There's whimsical characters, fantasy characters, mythical characters. There's so much going on, so much happening in Dolly Town and it's a fun place to be in. Our products are all hand drawn. That makes them quite unique because you've got that quirkiness about them. We have decoupage, backing papers, we have templates for 3D objects, stencils in the mix, we have dies and lots of other things coming to you soon. Make sure you tune in for the Dolly Dimple shows on Hochanda and have some fun.
Hi. Yes, it is me. Do not worry. Do not adjust your sets. It's like I don't know what this is. It's like a bet gone wrong. I'm wearing the obligatory Christmas jumper. Tick. Elton John's glasses with plastic beard. Tick. Some kind of Christmas version from some sort of like a hat that they have at Hogwarts that tells me which group I'm going to be in. Sort of a tick. It was a bet and I'm wearing it. I won. So, Merry Christmas, everybody. This is the Christmas spirit, present and past, all in one. It's more Christmas past it, more than anything, really. So I'll take them off and relieve another pair of glasses. It's just the goggles that keep on giving. How are we doing, everybody? Very good evening. It's Christmas Eve on our show, and my last hour of 2020. So let's make it a good one, everybody. Let's have a bit of fun with us and get some great deals. Now, to make sure you don't miss out on the deals, please shop ahead on the website. We have got goodies galore. Everything yet still in there that you got a chance. Santa's still shopping. He's still looking around for a bargain. He still wants to pop his hand in his sack and bring out a goodie for you. This is your chance to make sure that you've got something good for yourself. We've got Julie, Hickey, Daisy B, Elizabeth Craft Designs, Heartfelt Creations. It's like a Come Dine With Me spectacular with all of those sat around together, talking everything crafty and have something with a tomato base. Right then, shall we start with the first that we've got on the show here? This is the, this is going to be really busy. Do you know, I know this, because if you like the idea of your washi tape, this is that. This is your chance to go with this. It's a cling stamp. This is your washi tape garden by Bridget that's done this, and it is absolutely brilliant. Now, I know, Lottie, my producer, said this is an absolute deal. It is Lottie's choice of her star buy to look at on this one. I love this. Honestly, please grab it right now. And if anyone's watching, did you get anything in the Secret Santa, Lottie? Great. You got a pencil case. Do you know which didn't get anything? Nothing inside the pencil case. This would fit in it. This would fit in it. If someone wants to buy this to my producer Lottie, it's £4 off, £10.99, 236 658. Can we see on this? Can I, if I turn that way? There we go. Now you can see now all the images that are going to work on here for you. This is absolutely brilliant. This is a genius idea. This is a genius idea. So basically, 6 of your washi strips there, basically, all on one stamp, all ready to go. Now, you know you're going to use that a lot. You know that that's going to be worked like no other stamp in your collection. £10.99. This is going to be asking to retire early. You're going to, this stamp, if it could speak, is going to be saying, give the other stamps a go, will you? Don't, honestly, you've worn me out. 236 658. Forget wishy-washy. Get your washi tape. 236 658. I will tell you, it's busy already for that. I tell you what has done it. I think it's the sexy look. Oh, I think that. Something for the ladies on my last shift of the year, everybody. Okay, let's move on. Okay, now, Karen Burniston, this is your fantastic... I'm not speaking to you, Karen, directly. I'm just in case anyone's thinking, oh, it's talking... No, Karen, this is what Karen has created for us. And these are the dies. There are 13 dies in total. I feel I should turn this round and show you so you can see all of the dies that are here with you in this particular collection. All of these working together to help you give that photo collage pop-up die set. So this is going to work. If I'll just show that around, I think you get a little example of how when you open this up, all of your photos, then if you put them onto it, are going to pop out and work with you in a really lovely way. So £7 saving, just a different way on this, isn't it? Or just something creative. When you open up your page, maybe on your diary or journal, whatever it is you're working, you open that up on your book, and then there you are bombarded with all those lovely images and those pictures. Now, actually, here we're looking at a quarter off. £7 saving, a quarter off, takes it under £20. Let me just ask this question. What is the most fun, funky, imaginative, elaborate, different way of showing photographs in any of your journals at the moment? When I open the page, what's the most special thing you could do on that page to make those photos pop out at me? Or too late. If you're still thinking, too late, it means you haven't got one. So this is the one, a quarter off, £19.99. That is 285238. If you do want to go for that one, you can get some photographs of this. If you just sort of rewind it, go a screenshot. This is your calendar look. Have that as one of your photos in your pop-up. Perfect. I know. Last show of 2020 got to look good for you. If I carry on like this, it'll be my last show ever. Right, sweet poppy stencils. Oh, my producer said she could imagine me in one of these dresses. Well, alas, not this year, my friend. But next year, who knows? I love these. Oh, now, what? You've not got the dresses? Ah, now, have you got reindeer and sleigh and the gingerbread man? So, you're going to get both. That's correct, isn't it, Lottie? No, hang on. Both for £9.98. Is that right? Oh, she's gone silent on me. It is. Okay, 291 326. No, that is amazing. Firstly, I tell you what's amazing. I love both of those. But where's the... So I'm confused. So, okay, right. Where's the... Oh, no dresses. So we've got those. The reindeer and sleigh and the gingerbread man. 291 326 998. I love that. Absolutely brilliant there. £5.50 saving on those if you want to go for that, which is absolutely brilliant. I do love that. Love the gingerbread man. That is brilliant. Do we have the crackers? You must be to work here. There we go. I'm here all week. I'm not actually. £12.49, and this is going to give you the stencil to work with and the die itself to work with the cracker. Now, I think this is great for any occasion, really, when you work with the cracker. It's absolutely beautiful, of course, for your festive fun, but there's no reason why you can't have a celebration coming out of there as well. You know, who knows what other sort of treats you might find that's being pulled from there. But £12.49, it's a big old die, actually, isn't it? Put my hand in so you can sort of see the size that you'll be working with is on itself there. I mean, really lovely. £7 saving, 403 992 for the cracker. Really lovely. Absolutely fantastic. Ooh. I've got one more to show you, and it's not allowed to be in the studio with me for security reasons, but we do have a still picture for you. Let's have a little look at that one. Okay, it's the boy and girl, the hearts and coffee lover. These are the assorted dies we're going to get from as well. 606373 comes with a £5.50 saving, and it's under £15, so under a fiver a die, really. I do love the love hearts. I do love those. I'm sure you'll use those in all sorts. Boy and girl, fantastic. Again, snippability, it could be congratulations, it's a boy, congratulations, girl. You could work on that, so you can actually get boy and girl out of that. And who doesn't love a coffee? Who doesn't love a coffee? It could be for any reason, that one, couldn't it? Bon voyage, maybe not now. Good luck in it, no. Have a break, enjoy your break, have a coffee. It could be all sorts. 606 373 550 off, so under a fiver each one of those for your dies. I love it. Okie dokie, let's bring you Daisy B. I saw these coming up on the show. I thought these are brilliant. Love these. And I didn't even know the saving on this. £9 saving. Oh, something very whimsical about this. I love it. If you are a doggy fan, this is great. These are all hand-drawn, and they are beautiful. I just think these are great. There's something about these, there's a simplicity about these, but I love the butterfly and the little doggy nose. Oh, just look at that. I bet he's thinking, get off my nose. But looks absolutely brilliant. What about the little doggy that brings you a flower? Oh, and a little tail up as well, and the little paw prints that go with it, which is absolutely such adorable pictures. These are fabulous as well. We've also got Josie's done the words for these. These are lovely, aren't they? Really lovely font that works with these. And when you need me, I'll be there. When you're not strong, you've got a friend in me, best friends, treasured friend. We've got happy birthday to you, and we've also got man's best friend. So really lovely sentiments to work with, of course. And then last but not least, we've got the wonderful whiskers. Really nice set of those, all of that together. Now, look at this usual price. You're looking at over £40 for all of those. I mean, they are lovely as art. Has got a £9 saving on here, so now it's only £31.98. But when you think about all of that you're getting, that includes 14 stamps. For that is working out just over £2 per stamp. Lovely, 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 lovely sort of opportunity. I could have a little look inside. Now you can also see, hopefully, if I put that in the back of the envelope, oops, can you see to scale where we are looking at with our stamps themselves, or on the clear stamps. So 473110. I don't think the picture does it justice really as far as the scale and the size that you're looking at. So really, really nice. I'll pop that back in there. Stay. Like that. We've also got another set for you to have a little look at. Again, all on these deals for you. A bit of Le Blanche, everybody. Yeah, I know. Very, very nice indeed. Now, this is going to give you £11 off. And it's all your fantastic shrink foils in here. We've also got that whole sticker kit, gives you 66 foils, and also your sticker sheets. There'll be 6 of those. Now, for those, there's your stickers. And actually, for the ceramic kits, you've got, I think, the different sizes for 4, 6 and 8 centimetres if you're working on your baubles, for example. And also for your bottles. You've also got your bottles in there. So 66 foils, bottles and baubles covered with those. And you've got your 6 sticker sheets as well. So a great way of maybe, when you get your baubles down from this year, you want to redo them. You could redo them, of course, from that, then put them away ready for next year. And, of course, we've always got an empty bottle over Christmas that could do with a bit of upcycling. 24.98 412 443. Love it. Right, lovely Julie Hickey we have for you now, and we've got lovely designs from Julie. These are going to give you your stamp and die sets, and these are your sentiment banner and the signature, thinking of you. So, I tell you what, if there's another die, I've just talked earlier on about the stamps in there with the washi tape. This is one of those stamps and the die sets that's going to be used. How many times are we sending a little text, a little message right now, a card, a message through social media just saying thinking of you? Because these are unprecedented times. That saying as well been unprecedented, the amount of times it's been said, but it's true. Isn't it? Thinking of you, you're the best, you're a star, have a great day. You got your lovely ideas there for your birthday, which is fabulous, but what a lovely kit that you got in there. You got some flowers in there, you got the banners in there, you got the sentiment itself, all of that with a £9.99. So we're looking at half price offer, £9.99, 203 302. That is a really good purchase. If you're watching right now, and to grab that, pop that one in your basket. There's lots of deals, of course, if you want to go ahead. But do pop that into your basket, and don't forget to get that one checked out. That's really lovely, love it. We get some lovely stamps on this show, haven't we? Really nice, actually. Now, we've got more from lovely Julie here. Now, this time, she's going to be giving us 5 of our stamp sets. We have got the bauble. We have got Joy. I love that. Look at the detail in Joy stamp. Where's it on there? I love all the lovely florals and the love hearts that are in there. They are beautiful. That's just one of the sets with Joy. You've also got the wreath. That's in there. Again, same detail, whichever one it is, the bauble, Joy, the wreath. They've all got that lovely work in there, which is really lovely. Great for colouring. Great for those if you really enjoy your colouring on your project. So that's lovely. You've got your Merry Christmas sentiment, and you've got the ribbon and the holly wreath as well to go with that. But you've also got the poinsettia, which is lovely. And again, really nice size on the poinsettia itself. Plus, we've also got the frame. I don't think we looked at them. Now, can I just have a look at the definition of poinsettia on that? I do apologise. I'm not directing from the floor. I do apologise. It's the worst crime. Now, what does it say down the bottom there? We got poinsettia now. There we go. Plant Euphorbia poinsettia. Is that the Italian for it as well? Ponchorima of the spurge family, native to Mexico and Central America, having variously lobed leaves and brilliant scarlet, pink or white petal-like bracts. So it's not a petal. Tell you what, I know, don't get me wrong, you've got, obviously, the coolest, sexiest presenter ever seen on TV. Not only is it something just to sort of like ogle at, okay, it's not just there for a little bit of eye candy, no, not Yanis. It's not just eye candy, this show, everybody. It's also educational. It's a perfect timing of just dropping over one. 963-860. Absolutely lovely set. Look at that saving. £22 saving. Wishing you a merry, magical, wonderful Christmas Eve. But look at the frame around that. And the lovely detail of the bright as well. Works at £3.39 a stamp. Per stamp set. That is brilliant. 963-860-1695. That is absolutely brilliant. Now, let me just show a couple here that I just knocked up earlier. Just while I was just in a little break while you're looking at some steels, I just knocked some of these up. Now, hang on. This is going to do something magical. Yes, I knew it would. Oh, yeah. Of course I knew it did that. I made it. How lovely. How about that? I do love these kind of cards. Very magical, aren't they? But look at the detail that's on there as well. Beautiful colouring. Lovely. Oh, thank you. But really, really special. So that's with the Joy. We've also got... Oh, these are great, actually. Absolutely fabulous. Let me show you here as well. This is the frame that's in there. This has been used on the outside. But then we've also got more of the detail. Let's carry on using the frame again and the poinsettia that's in there. We've got the bauble. Very pretty. Very, very pretty. Now, I'm not expecting you to get these for now. Let's be very honest. I'm not expecting you to get these in time to get them sent out. But when you start looking at these already for 2021, when you're going to have a lot more people round, we hope, doing a lot more knees up, bit of Chaz and Dave on you know, the sound system. That's Christmas for me sorted. But here, you're going to get the chance to create that. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Absolutely beautiful. There's the wreath. So all of those, £22 saving, now down to £16.95 only. 963860. Two gorgeous Julie Hickey sets that we looked at there, which are really, really nice. OK. Now, these, again, lovely. Now, these are perfect now any time of year. These are beautiful. Really nice. Daisy Bee Crafts again. These are your luscious lashes, the girls stamp collection, and they'll be giving you 6. Well, I suppose the question on this is you could put these into any scenarios. I mean, there's something here for any age and a real style about these, that the hand-drawn style that you're going to get of glamour, which is gorgeous. So we've got all sorts. This is Candy. Long, luscious hair. Really, really lovely. And again, lots of fun, I'm sure, to colour all these ones with your big polka dot. That almost looks like a 1950s big skirt, doesn't it, with the big polka dot and the lovely long hair, but really lovely. This is Joy. We say that is a luscious lash. Look at those with that lovely bow at the back. Very Cinderella-esque going to the ball, I think, with that ball gown. Now, this is Poppy. We're going to see now, and it's all about the headwear. Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous here. Draped in the jewels as well. Very, very nice. Now we've also got the sort of very beautiful. This is Lizzie. Very slinky. Very different feel on this one. Lovely long hair again. Lovely. Again, a lovely elegance about this one. Again, beautiful to colour with the florals in there. Then we're going to go for the evening wear. This is Lilac with this. How lovely is this? Oh, I love that with the butterfly design. Isn't that beautiful? All incorporated into the dress itself. That's a very stylish piece, that. Absolutely gorgeous. And then last but not least, we've got Fleur. Very pretty. Now, these actually are working out at just £5.99 per stamp, and they are absolutely gorgeous, aren't they? Now, I'm going to see if I can open one of these up so we can see again to scale, because it says it's not to scale on the image. So let's have a little look at the size. If I can open that. No, it's not to scale. Yes, it's a lot bigger. Let's have a little look here. Can you see that all right there? Up again. Can you see the size? There we go. So again, if we see that's the image. So when we say it's not to scale, as you can see, it's a lot bigger itself than what's on there. But this is it. So 6 stamps in total that we're working at. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll just use a bit of that. And I'll just place that there, actually, as well. If I can do that. Is that better? There we are. There we are. £12 saving. 562003 from Daisy B. Really pretty. Very stylish there. That, I mean, I'd say... I don't know. You know me. You'll be much better at your card making and your designs at your work with these, of course, than I would be. But something about like that is very stylish and very simple. I think simplicity is the key to those. They're gorgeous. Right, we've got some more. Right, so Elizabeth Craft designs to share with you as well. Some of these that we can show you. These are the garden notes. We've got the square window and the flower box die. So 2 dies in total. Do have a £5 saving on these, and they're just £13.99. I like that. I love that. That's what Hayley Smith should have had there when she'd done Little Peepy Scott with some of her fabrics on one of her one-day special. She needed that. That's what she needed to cut through there with the window in the window box. I like that. 812468. Now, last but not least, we've got down on the counter for you here as well. Now, these are the heartfelt that you're going to be getting. Now, the contents will vary, but some of the options you could be getting the Cheery Pansy. We've got the Haven of Daydreams. But again, you know that whatever you get with Heartfelt Creations is always going to be quality. These are all your red rubber stamps that you're seeing here. We've also got some other options. We've got the Tweaked Cherry Blossoms, and we've also got the Tulip Time. But you're getting 2 assorted stamp sets. Now, from a price of £27.99 with £18 off, if someone said, I'll tell you what I'll let you do, I'll let you have 2 of those, whatever designs we're going to give you, you can take 2 of them and we'll call it £9.99. That is a great offer when considering normally that £18 more on top of that for 27. That is absolutely brilliant as an offer. 358057, again, for just £9.99. You've got all of the options again, which who knows what you're going to be getting. But for that price, really, really, really good deal, which is fabulous, which is lovely. Of course, don't forget, everything is there on the website for you to have a little look at. If you want to shop ahead, then you can do. Make sure you get these checked out of your basket because there's lots there to choose from. And there's some absolutely brilliant, brilliant savings for you, which is absolutely phenomenal. Right, we've also, don't forget, we've got options on the show with some of these where they are down to your flexi. So we do have what's known as your flexi order. If you don't know what that is and you're new to us at Hochanda, firstly, a very warm welcome. Let us tell you all about your flexi.
Flexi order has arrived at Hochanda. What is Flexi order? When you place an item on FlexiBuy in your basket, you qualify for Flexi order, which means any other items you add to your basket will also be included in your FlexiBuy payments, so you can spread the cost over multiple monthly payments. After your first payment is made, your entire order will be dispatched. When you add at least £60 worth of any items to your shopping baskets, either online or on the phone, you'll qualify for our Flexi order offer. This means you can spread the cost of your order over equal monthly FlexiBuy payments, offering you the extra flexibility when you shop with us. Flexi order, making your shopping experience with Hochanda easier.
Well, maybe if I wear it at a jaunty angle, does that look sexier? No? No, it doesn't. No. The glasses and beard? No. Just stay as you are. Lovely to have your company. If you are just tuning in with us, then we're trying to get in the festive spirits for my final shift of 2020. So I want to make sure we all finish with a bit of a high myself, but you've got more, again, from all the gang from tomorrow, of course. But I want to have a little bit of fun with you as well. And just to make sure, we want to give you some brilliant deals to finish off with as well. Now then, we said it's going to be the case, and it has gone crazy for the washi tape stamp. Now this is, again, only £10.99, and it is brilliant. This is your washi tape garden by Bridget that's done these, and you've got all those wonderful strips that you're going to work with on the cling stamp. If I just turn that round so you can see the actual stamp itself, but you can imagine how you're going to be working with this. This is going to be used and thrice times used. 236658. It's not even about the saving on this. I really don't think this is even about the saving. I think people just love this stamp, and it's brilliant. And the Carabelle, you know, when you talk about Carabelle stamp, when they are on, the quality is amazing. Now, if you're not sure, ask Leonie, and ask Leonie about Carabelle stamps, and she will, again, be wax lyrical about the quality that you're going to get. Absolutely brilliant, all the way from France, and these are an opportunity to get them, and they are absolutely beautiful for the washi tape stamp that you're going to get. So yes, you have got that £4 saving, and that is brilliant, but only £10.99. But like I say, saving or no saving, it's one of those stamps you're going to put into your drawer, into your box, into your folder, into your file, wherever you're going to be keeping this, and it will be used time and time and time again. A little bit here, a little bit there, just to finish off with. 236658. Great opportunity for you for that, which is brilliant. Now, if you're looking for an inventive way, when you open up a folder page, for example, and you look in there, and maybe you're going to have photographs in there, then what about this? This is this is the Karen Burniston for the photo collage pop-up die set. So it'll work in such a way. I wish I had an example here to show you how this opens up. But when you open this up and you see them all there, it's going to be absolutely brilliant. It's an exciting, different, bit of a nice impact when you open that page and all your favourite snaps all just pop out there and work in such a way that really brings a nice surprise from that page turn. You get the idea. When you shut it all down, of course, it will all collapse into one, and then you open it up and all the dies that you need to be able to do that are there for you, and it's a really nice bit of kit to have and to work and to die cut and bring all of that together. There's 13 dies in total on here. It's 285238, and it is got that. It is got that. What is that as English? In it, 7. So down with the kids. No, everyone in the floor manager like that. No. That is a sick price, everybody. £7 saving, 19.99. Yeah. Wow. 285238. Dies next, everybody. Now then, we didn't get a chance to see these live earlier on, but they are here now. They felt upset. We brought them in. It's the boy and girl. It's the hearts. And it's also the coffee lover. So you are going to get these. It works out for under £5 each. I would say, you will know a lot more, but I would say you could slip into the boy and girl. So congratulations, it's a boy. Congratulations, it's a girl. So you can use it for those, of course, if it is a celebratory, on a new little person entering into the world as we know it right now. But it could be boy and girl. Well done, you got them all. I don't know, but £14.93. So you've got a boy and a girl. Have a coffee. I mean, you can put these all together. Have a nice coffee. Is that with a little coffee bean as well? The little coffee beans. That's nice, isn't it? A nice little touch. And then, speaking of a nice little touch, the love hearts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 love hearts there, all collectively. Oh dear, I can't believe I'm going to say this line, everybody. Valentine. I mean, I don't like to say the V word, especially in December. But you know it's Christmas because they're putting Easter eggs out for sale. It's one of them. So Valentine's, you know, I have to start making mine early to send to me so that I forget that I've done them. 606-373, £14.93, and that is going to get you all of those. That's a lovely collection. The coffee, the love hearts, and the boy and girl. Gorgeous. Now, we've also got these back into the studio now from LeBlanche. And if you like doing the, just upcycling, working on your glass bottles, redoing your baubles, and all of that. These are your Christmas shrink foil, and you've got the ceramic sticker kit here. So that'll give you 66 foils and the sticker sheets. Let me show you the bottles. You're getting, I think you've got the foils here for, I think it's 4 centimetre, 6 and 8 centimetre baubles. And also for your bottles. And it's really simple. Do you know what? The other day, I won't ever lie, I got home and I'd been working here for a shift during the weekend. And I went home and Shay, my daughter, showed me what they'd been doing. And they had these kits. They bought one of the kits and they decorated the baubles. And so there was all the baubles all beautifully done. And she talked to me through how they'd done it with the water. And so, again, these are great, even to get them now. Literally, you get a bit of bubbling water. It doesn't have to be boiling, just needs to be, you know, of a good warm temperature. Get your bottle. Maybe it's your £4.99 bottle of the house whites that you just picked up, but you don't want that on the table. So what you do is you pop that around it, so it's actually the bottle's inside. Dip it into the water, and it instantly grabs hold of it. It shrinks onto it. No creases, absolutely perfect. Turn it around a little snip, doing exactly the same for the neck end as well. And then you transform that bottle, and it's a lovely idea. Do you know what's nice to do? We talk about these a lot. Is to do those, and you know sometimes, I think we got them on the 7-day savers, it's those little LED lights or the cork lights, and they run in there, and you know, their battery, I think they come with the batteries as well, and you just put that around your bottle. You put on your little LED lights, and then you've got yourself a table decoration that, forget it was a £4.99 cheap bottle of Plonk. Now it's a table decoration. There they are, they're the ones. They're the LED cork garlands that you've got there, £6 saving. So £9.99, you get one of those. Get yourself some of your empty bottles you're going to have through Christmas. Get these now, shrink them, get them on there, and you've got yourself, you're ready to go for next year. 453-579 if you want to go for the LED cork garlands. I think they do come with batteries. I think they do. Tell you what, I'm getting a really warm head. I'm not used to... I'm used to having, like... I know you're not making me wear it, but I feel like, you know, Christmas pass if I don't. I normally have a lot of areas where the heat can express itself and get out. It's all trapped in here now. It's like a hot air balloon. Right, should we carry on? 403-992. We've got a £7 saving on these. Here's your cracker, stencil and your die set. £12.49. Could you actually make a nice big cracker card that sort of pulls apart? Lottie, you're very clever and artistic. You could make that with this, couldn't you? Oh, the gatefold card. That would be nice, actually, to do that with your crackers on it. So actually, when you open it up and pull those apart there it is. And inside, you've got a nice big picture of Yanis. Or Adam. What do you reckon? Nice cracker. Something nice to pull. £12.49, 403-992, and you got that from a saving down from just under £20, £7 saving, so it's just £12.49. I am a big fan of crackers. I do love a Christmas cracker, and I do pull to win. I do pull to win. We've got another bundle for you. Another bundle. Let's have a little look at this one. Ah, yes, it's a gingerbread man, and it's our Santa sleigh and reindeer. Now, is it me, or has gingerbread really taken off at Christmas time in the last few years? Because I mean, we're surrounded by, there's like an army of gingerbread men in the studios, but they really have, gingerbread's become a real big part of that. But alongside that, the second one of those stencils, is that not quintessentially probably the most image that you're going to see, with the sleigh and one Rudolph? I mean, does that have to be Rudolph? I mean, other reindeers are available. But one of your reindeers pulling that sledge. And that is quintessentially everything for Christmas, isn't it, those? £9.98, and that is 291-326. And that will get you both of those. And they are your metal stencils to work with. Lovely. £9.98. I do love a bit of gingerbread. Me and Shay, we cooked our Christmas biscuits yesterday and drizzled with chocolate, and I'm very happy. And they were gingerbread shaped, but they're not gingerbread, they were biscuits. We've made one special one for Santa, so I hope he enjoys that. 473-110. We've now got that lovely bundle, all hand drawn. Have a look at these. If you are a doggy fan, then you must love these. They are gorgeous. There is something so cute, so simple, and yet you can't help but go, oh, that is beautiful. I love it. I think these are beautiful. Absolutely brilliant. Again, we've got your sentiments in there for birthdays. We've also got your wonderful whiskers we got there. We got a little butterfly at the end of a nose of a little doggy that looks a bit perplexed about that, but quite happy. He's quite happy with that. He doesn't mind. He's at one with the butterflies. He's loving that. Really beautiful. Again, that simplicity of the hand drawing works so, so nicely on these. Man's best friend, bring in a single flower and the little paw print. And do you know what? Those paw prints, let me show you this as well, actually, because they are larger. Oh, I've got a little bit of black card here. They are larger than you are seeing on the packaging. So a little idea. So I'm sure, even if you're just using the paw prints from this as well, for some of your projects, but they're just really handy to have, aren't they? So this has got a £9 saving on all of this, so it's £31.98. You've also got those lovely sentiments as well. So you've got when you need me, I'll be there. When you're not strong, you've got a friend in me. These are all song titles. Best friends, treasured friend, happy birthday to you, man's best friend. So really lovely sentiments, and you got your wonderful whiskers also. So for doggy lovers, you really can't go wrong with this. The simplicity, beautiful, hand-drawn, 473-110, 31.98. Now, we've got two options on the show for you in this hour, which we got a smaller bundle here of two with your stamp and your dies. We've also got another set of 5, all from Julie Hickey. Let me just move these out of the back. So that's a little bit of a mess there, my table, isn't it? I don't want that for everybody. Oh, I just see he says dropping more on the floor. That went well. That's it. No one's watching. Got away with that, Scott. Great. 2 stamps and the die sets. So we're going to give you the sentiment banner, which you're looking at right now. As you've got happy birthday, you're a star, have a great day, just for you, and you're the best. So that's all there with your banner. And then you've got I love this, really big, beautiful thinking of you fonts there with the die to work with that. So that's really, really lovely, with a lovely little flower that's on there. That's your classic flower. When I draw a flower, it's the simplicity of that, of the 2 little leaves and the lovely big petals on the flower, and there's something about that simplicity of that just says a lot, doesn't it? It's really lovely. 203302. Well, that's quite a nice little. That's quite. What is it when they call it when it's the same in one way than the other? It's like Hannah or Abba. It's not quite that, is it? But 20. No, it is 203302. A panadrome. Is that what it's called? Palindrome. There we go. You see. Every day's a learning day, educational, like I say. Thank goodness for my director Hannah telling me that. I think it's because her name is your neighbour, Hannah. Is that a panadrome? So I should knew that because my name's called Scott, and I've never heard of it before in my life. Wouldn't need that. Right, but I love that. Now this Julie, I think, is one of just the most beautiful, elaborate designs on joy. The poinsettia, the wreath, the bauble, and the frame on here. But please look at the saving. The saving of £22. Can you imagine if this was available, 6 weeks ago, and everyone getting ready for Christmas? And you saw that with a £22 saving on there now. Honestly, what a deal. I'd say get this now. I'd say get this now. Does anybody else do this? Does anyone else buy your crackers when they finish selling them this Christmas, ready for next year? And your Christmas cards. Never pay full price, everybody. Same with your stamps. Get them now if you're already starting thinking, I know, listen, absolutely do it. And make the cards while you're into your mood for Christmas mood right now. Make them now, put them away. You're ahead of it. You can start Easter then. 963860. The detail is what's in the bauble. It's what's in the wreath. It's what's in the frame. It's what's in the joy. It's all that beautiful work, and they are big, big looks. And let's just show you again on some of the pieces that have already been done with these. But they are absolutely beautiful. I love the frame. Look at the way that the frame is working this one. Emma Smith's done this, and it's absolutely beautiful. Look at that work all there on the frame itself, which is gorgeous. This one been split. That's pretty, isn't it? Loving that, actually. Working very, very nicely. What else we got in here with poinsettia? All part of it. Beautiful, beautiful images on these. And I've got one more of the frame. Oh, I'm also going to show the wreath. Got a nice one of the wreath here, which is really colourful. Look at that. That lovely. Love all that colouring in the background of that. £16.95. Again, I can't stress enough. £22 saving, and you're going to be getting all of that, which is fabulous. Let me now move this from one side to the other side. There we go. Oh, I've dropped some on the floor. Oh. Don't worry, I got away with that. Okay. All right, everyone. Running out of time here. I've only got about 15, 16 minutes left. These, I don't know, I'm thinking, I mean, they're gorgeous to colour in, but I bet these are lovely in just on a black stamp. Lottie, she's my expert I always go to, my producer in my ear. Or something like this. What do you reckon? Am I close to something here? I'm thinking these would look lovely just on the black stamp, but maybe a little bit of nice colouring in the background. Simple. Yeah. Oh. Now, Lottie's got some of these. She said, oh, nice. OK. Here's the wording, everybody. This is on the street. Lottie was saying that she's got some of these, and she works with these with watercolouring. Do the watercolour as well. Work these in an art journal that she does as well. And then added onto that just one single, a nice motivational sentiment to go with it. But I think it's because it's got that lovely hand-drawn feel. But the watercolour really lends itself to that, doesn't it? See? Or do you do the colouring so it looks like there's no lines as part of all of that? Oh, you see, you'll know a lot more than I will. And this could be the starting point for any other, but they are lovely projects. Now, you notice on the bottom there, it says image is not to scale. I will show you one of these, again, as the stamps to scale. I love that with the butterfly. I know I shouldn't have a favourite out. Well, I can have a favourite. I like Joy and I like Lilac. I like them all, but I like the lovely big opulence of Joy. Very Cinderella-esque. Seeing Cinderella maybe stepping down the steps, turns to the big board. It's that really big, luscious dress that you see, with that big back parts of that as well. But, you know, you've got... Let me just show you. I'll tell you what, I showed you that one last time. Let's show you... Should we look at Joy? Let's look at Joy and see in here. And the winner is... let's look at that way around. Yes, there we go. I'll show it there on the black card behind, so hopefully you can get a nice see of that. There she is. But see, again, lovely simplicity about these stamps. These are going to work so nicely, again, with your watercolours, or doing it again, so it's almost like you don't see any lines working with it, as Lottie was talking about, but lovely. And 6 stamps, £12 you're not paying in this hour. £12 saving on this, down to £35.94. 562 003. Stay there. Right, now we've got the heartfelt creations. Last but not least on the show. But now, actually, we've got, it's one of those, go with this as the deal. The deal is, and this is why they can bring the price down, you're getting an £18 saving because they are assorted designs. So the contents will vary. That is why we understand you might be thinking, well, I really like the tulip time, or I might like the sweet cherry blossoms. You are going to get 2 stamp sets. But I have got different designs here, but you will get 2. Now, the reason why you're getting them at £9.99 is exact reason, because they have got to go. So they brought the price right down. So it's one of those, you know what, it doesn't matter which one I get. I might get Haven of Daydreams, I might get Cherry Pansy, I might get Sweet Cherry Blossoms, I might get Tulip Time. It doesn't matter, because I've only spent £9.99, and for that, they should be something that costs nearly £30, but I know I'm getting heartfelt creations, I know I'm getting the red rubber-backed fantastic stamps, and the quality that you expect from heartfelt creations, and you know what? I got them for £9.99, so you will get 2 of those. That's the reason why that price is so low for you to do that. 358057, under a tenner, which is brilliant. Now, if you are a Freedom member, how good does that feel when you see those savings coming up, those extra savings, plus your postage and packaging in there, and you're getting your free delivery, of course, through the month as well. You can shop as much as you want, month on, and pay no extra postage and packaging, and you can stop as and when you wanted to. Listen, I tell you what, Leonie, I think it is going to be saying this. He says it a lot better than I do. Have a look at this.
Have you heard of Hochanda Freedom? Did you know that as a Hochanda Freedom member, you could be making savings on every order you place? For just £5.97 a month, you will benefit from selected Freedom member discounts and complimentary standard delivery on every order you place. You will also receive our exclusive Hochanda Freedom members badge, regular newsletters, giveaways and crafty updates. If you shop with Hochanda more than twice a month, then Freedom is for you. Don't forget, your Freedom membership is flexible, so you can pause it if you're going away, or you can cancel it at any time. So what are you waiting for? Give us a call or head to the website, quoting item number 88888, and join Hochanda Freedom today.
That really is absolutely brilliant. You know what? Even if you're thinking about buying, you know, someone a gift, something like that as well, to get a membership for something like that for a year would be amazing, wouldn't it? But for that price is absolutely phenomenal. Again, all of that, and you can stop and start it when you want. It's brilliant. Now, we've also got a couple of others for you have to look at on the offer tonight. Elizabeth Craft. Now, these we talked about. These are the lovely garden notes, the square window and the flower box. I just think these are so cute. Really, really lovely that you're going to be getting with these. The setting, again, who knows where this will take you, but £13.99. It's got a £5 off, 812468. Now, it is very busy. Now, I can say I've got a couple of items on here that really got a lot of interest. And what I'm going to show you now, and I've also got those lovely bundles that we were looking at, which is very busy for those. But this is phenomenal. So if you haven't seen it yet, get it whilst the stock is there. It's not even about that saving. I mean, it's brilliant. You've got £4 off. But actually what you're getting here is a brilliant, fantastic, the washi tape stamp. And this is going to be the answer to a lot of your questions and dreams will come true with these, because it really can add a lot of wonderful detail in those lovely strips, part of or the full length of them, that will work so nicely. It's £10.99. But this is the washi tape garden. Bridget Coopson has done these. And as you can see, imagine this, how you might stamp it on with your different colours to work with it. I know Leonie would love working with this. She talks an awful lot, of course, regarding these particular types. And it's one of them you're going to enjoy working with. It's really busy. In fact, I think this is the hottest property in the hour. Oh, yeah, the lovely jewellery collection that we got for the bundle, that's also very hot to trot. So, again, there's a lot of interest in this. And you wonder why. Why is it about something like this? Well, I suppose it's because it will cover a whole ream of different options for you when you are doing your crafting. But for those borders that you're working with, just a little bit here, like you would work your washi tape, just little parts of it work. But you've got all those lovely patterns that will work so nicely. 236 658. The bonus is actually still got £4 off, as well as it being a really fantastic workable stamp. 236 658. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Now then, working our way down, your chance to go for the pop-up die set for these ones. This is to bring up 13 dies in total, and a great way of, what's the one I'm looking for? Displaying, showcasing, that's a posh way of saying it, showcasing your holiday snaps. You on the beach, you on a sun lounger, you at an event, you at a craft fair. Do you remember those days? 2019, wish you were here. It does say at the beginning, home sweet home. So let's face it, we've all been pretty much on a staycation anyway. Let's put all your lockdown pictures in there. You with I don't know, you with the dog. You in the back garden, you doing another Zoom pub quiz, you doing another Zoom pub quiz, you doing a barbecue with yourself, you walking the dog, you doing a Joe Wicks workout, you and all your bottles that are taken to the bottle bank. Masses. But a great way of displaying them. So I was asking earlier on, what's the most imaginative way you have of displaying your photos? I know that some people have little envelopes on their journals that they can pull out and show, little sliders that will bring them out. Lovely ways of opening up your flap cards as well, to bring them out. But this just brings them to life there straight away. The dies are all there for you how to do it. £19.99. Really great way of doing that. Nice bit of fun when you turn that. I like a page. I used to love a pop-up book. Who didn't love a pop-up book? So I love a pop-up book. I've got one that we bought for our kids when they were really young. And it's got like all the dinosaurs of the world and all that. And a lovely T-Rex pops out, a Diplodocus. It's got a massive long neck that comes over the top of the page. I do love a Diplodocus. Do like them. But I love a pop-up book. So I digress, but that's where we started. We've got the dies for you now. We've got boy and girl. We've got the coffee lover, and we've got the love hearts. You could put that in one card, couldn't you? Congratulations, it's a baby boy, because you do a little bit of snipping, or congratulations, it's a baby girl, do a bit of snipping, so you use one of those words, with lots of love hearts coming out of it, and then inside, then you have possibly the coffee, you'll need one of these. Good luck. 606, ask Yanis about it when he's on the show tomorrow, everybody. 606 373 1493, so less than a fiver on each one of those. Sorry, that looked like I was doing street, but it is less than a fiver is what I was trying to say. 1493. Just so there. Lovely LeBlanche. Probably one of the stylish design sets that we go to when we see LeBlanche on Zoom or Skype when we link up with them when they're not in the studio, because everything you can just upcycle, recreate, transform. And it's all done with the aid of these, with the ceramics, the foils and the ceramic sticker kits here. So give you 66 foils. That's a huge amount. 4, 6 and 8 centimetres for your baubles. Plus you've also got your bottle foils as well, which is lovely. Plus you've got your gorgeous stickers that will work really nicely. Now, it's got £11 saving on these. 24.98, 412 443. And they... Do you know what? I don't know how many times I've seen the demonstration, but it never ceases to amaze me. I just love that instant impact of when that starts to hug onto the bottle. It's brilliant. Now, we've also got for you, and I do want to, well, we're running out of time, actually, but I've got the Sweet Poppy, the stencils set here. These are the stencils and the die set for the cracker that work really nicely. So, perfect way of just having that card that opens up, and inside, who knows, whatever the surprise will be inside that. But so nice to have. One of those ones, grab it whilst you see it. You know once you got it, you will use it. Only £12.49, £7 saving, 403 992. It's a cracker. It's a cracker. Oh, we've had a lovely little message come through from Stella saying a very good evening. And I think, is Stella saying Merry Christmas? Oh, Stella, very Merry Christmas to you as well. We all wish you a very Merry Christmas as well, Stella. Thank you very much indeed for getting in touch with us on the show. And yeah, we hope you have a lovely Christmas. Whomever that is with or wherever you are for it, I hope it's a happy one, which is absolutely lovely. I know, my last one of 2020, my last time for Christmas together on this. Next time we see each other, I'll be another year older. Well, I won't be. My birthday's in January, but it's all right. Oh, later on in January, so it's all right. I'm right on the cusp, actually. Capricorn, Aquarius kind of thing. I know, yeah. Yeah, so I'll see you next year. That seems weird, doesn't it, saying that? Now, love our little doggies on these. These are the Daisy Bee Crafts, the Whiskers and Wings stamp collection. So bringing them all together, butterflies and doggies together. And both very happy with each other. Very content. Very, very content. I do love it. I think it's a nice, gorgeous way. We've got the little butterfly there on top. I think we've got, is that little pup on top of the doggy? And then on top of that is a little butterfly. You see little butterfly wings on the top left there? And then it looks like we've got another little doggy there, and then the big doggy. It reminds me a bit of Tom and Jerry. Really lovely. I love that. I love the little snout, little doggy nose as well, which is gorgeous. I love that. Very, very... Looks like a little sleepy doggy. Have a woofly birthday. We've also got the sentiments. When you need me, I'll be there. When you're not strong, you've got a friend in me. Best friends, treasured friend. Happy birthday to you. Man's, I thought it said Nan's best friend there. Man's best friend. Could be Nan's best friend. You never know who Nan's hanging around with. Wonderful whiskers as well. So really lovely. Very simple, but beautifully drawn here with the Daisy Bee Crafts. It's got a £9 saver. I think that is my favourite. That is gorgeous, that. Butterfly in the head, butterfly in the nose. He's been surrounded. And I like the paw prints of these. Very, very cute. You could use them for all sorts. £31.98. It does have that £9 saving, as I say. 473 110. Don't forget, everything is there on the website for you to choose and to pop into your basket. But I hope you got some real good deals on that one. There's more live show again tomorrow, which is, of course, Christmas Eve. So make sure you join the team. You'll be with Yanis again tomorrow as well. And loads and loads of fun I'm sure they'll be had tomorrow. I'm hoping he's got a lovely Christmas jumper on for you. I'm sure he will. All that's left to say, on behalf of myself, thank you very much indeed. It's been a lovely 2020 with you. We've all kept each other company, which has been great fun as well. I will be there on my Facebook page, Scott Walsford on a channel, if you want to say hello at any point. But we wish you all a very, very Merry Christmas and a very, very Happy New Year. I look forward to seeing you in 2021. Have a cracking time, won't you? Whoever you're with, stay safe. OK, get ready. It's the Happy Puzzle one-day special. Loads of games galore. Then we got Cool Cats Craft, the big save. And then, of course, the Wonderful Wall Happy Hour. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Hi, I'm Hayley. Join me for some amazing fabric freedom shows. Fabric Freedom design all their fabrics here in the UK, and they design them with quilters in mind, so they're really good at picking out those unidirectional prints, really nice and small prints so you can work on smaller patchwork projects, and paste prints as well, which is one of their signature fabrics. They do lots more fabrics besides quilting cottons, so tune in to the Fabric Freedom shows here on Hochanda.
Hi everyone, I'm Phil Martin. I've been a paper crafter for well over 20 years now and a designer for just over 10 years. Sentimentally Yours is my multi-award winning brand of clear stamps, rubber stamps. I've now also introduced lots of craft dyes in there, designer papers. I have my mediums where we've introduced the Flawless Media brand into the Sentimentally Yours family. So on our Hochanda shows we aim to inspire you, to be educational and to teach